For 84 relentless hours in May 2025, the sky itself seemed to hold its breath. What began as India's thunderous proclamation of superiority, a spectacle branded Operation Sindoor, quickly unraveled into a cautionary tale of misjudged bravado. With the first sweep of combat, the illusion cracked. Rafales that were meant to spearhead dominance faltered. Su-30 MKs, Mirage 2000s and MiG-29s, once flaunted as untouchable icons of air power, spiraled into flaming spirals of defeat. Even the Heron UCV, guarded by layers of confidence, vanished into the storm that no Indian planner had foreseen. In that swirling theatre of shock and disbelief, the balance of power shifted with surgical finality. While India's air arm reeled, wrestling with confusion and collapsing command chains, Pakistan Air Force moved with the quiet resolve of a force that had already mapped the battle in its mind. There was no frenzy, no improvisation, only a measured rhythm guided by a singular, unshakable vision, the vision of Air Chief Marshal Zaheer Ahmed Sidhu. He was not heard shouting orders, yet his leadership echoed in every radar sweep and every missile trail. Under his stewardship, PAF kill chain didn't merely function. It danced. Every strike was a thought completed, every interception a verdict delivered. By midday on May 8th, India's airbases lay scarred and silent. Two S-400 systems, once marketed as the bedrock of Indian invincibility, smoldered as wreckage. BrahMos munitions depots vanished into charred emptiness. Command nodes that had broadcast confidence, just hours earlier dissolved into static, and still PAF recorded not a single operational loss. Yet it was the revelation that followed which forced the world to redraw its understanding of air warfare. Without fanfare, Pakistan's autonomous strike drones, the shadowy silent assassins, glided deep into Indian territory, carving a trail of precision all the way to the capital region. In space, in cyber corridors, in the electromagnetic spectrum, Pakistan Air Force had outmaneuvered a numerically superior foe. As analysts scrambled to reinterpret the battlefield, New Delhi attempted a rescue of pride. Months later, claims surfaced of Pakistani aircraft supposedly brought down. Claims presented without images, without radar tracks, without debris, words without weight. Islamabad chose a different path. Air Chief Marshal Sidhu called for no parades. Instead, he invited scrutiny. Mission logs were declassified. Radar recordings were shown. Independent observers were permitted to examine the evidence firsthand. It was a leader's masterstroke. The transformation of transparency into strategic power. Worldwide, military scholars, think tanks and international media acknowledged what had unfolded. A demonstration of professionalism anchored in intellect, discipline, and truth. In the wake of Operation Sindoor, invitations began arriving from command centers in the West, from Gulf Air Forces, from Beijing, all seeking to understand the mind that had fused innovation with unwavering resolve. And across the border, the myths dissolved. Propaganda may gather noise, but it cannot withstand clarity. When the skies finally calmed, one lesson lingered above all: true power does not shout. Under the bold vision of Air Chief Marshal Zaheer Ahmed Sidhu, Pakistan Air Force did more than prevail. It restored the timeless authority of disciplined, decisive leadership.